Hello there, it's time for lunch, and we're on Job 16. And Iob answered and said, I have heard many matters like these. All of you are comforters of trouble. Is there an end to words of wind, or what provokes you that you answer? I might also speak like you, if you were in my place. I might heap up words against you and shake my head at you. I might strengthen you with my mouth, and my moving lips might bring relief. If I speak, my pain is not relieved, and if I refrain, does it leave me? But now he has wearied me. You have stunned all my company, and you have plucked me, and it is a witness, and my failure rises up against me. It bears witness to my face. He has torn his wrath, and he hates me. He has gnashed at me with his teeth. My adversary sharpens his eyes upon me. They open wide their mouths at me. In scorn they have stricken my cheeks. They mass themselves together against me. El has handed me over to the perverse and cast me into the hands of the wrong. I was at ease, but he broke me, and he took me by my neck and shattered me, and he has set me up for his target. His archers surround me. He splits my kidneys in two and does not spare. He pours out my bile on the ground. He made a breach in me, breach upon breach. He runs upon me like a mighty man. I sewed sackcloth over my skin and laid my horn in the dust. My face is reddened from weeping, and on my eyelids is the shadow of death. Though no violence was on my hand, and my prayer sincere, O earth, do not cover my blood, and let my cry have no resting place. See, even now my witness is in the heavens, and my defender is on high. My friends are they that scorn me. My eyes pour out tears to Eloah. Oh, that one might plead for a man with Eloah, as a man with his neighbor. When a few years are past, then I shall go the way of no return. My spirit has been broken, my days have been extinguished. Burial sites are for me. Truly mockeries are with me. My eyes rest on their insults. Please lay down a pledge for me with yourself. Who would strike hands with me? For you have hidden their heart from understanding, therefore you do not exalt them. He who denounces friends for a share, even the eyes of his children shall fail. But he has made me a byword of the people, whereas in former times I was a drum. And from sorrow my eyes have grown dim, and all my members are like shadows. Upright ones are astonished at this, and the innocent stirs himself up against the defiled one. And the righteous holds to his way, and he who has clean hands becomes stronger and stronger. But please come back again, all of you, for I do not find a wise one among you. My days have passed by, my plans have been broken off, the desires of my heart. They would turn night into day, saying that light is near in the presence of darkness. If I wait, Sheol is my house. I shall make my bed in darkness. I shall say to corruption, you are my father. To the worm, you are my mother and my sister. Where then is my expectancy? As for my expectancy, who would see it? Would it sink down into Sheol? Would we together go down into the dust? And Bildad, the Shuhite, answered and said, when do you put an end to words? Understand and let us then talk. Why should we be reckoned as beasts, as stupid in your eyes? You who tear yourself to pieces in displeasure, would the earth be forsaken for your sake? Or the rock move from its place? Indeed, the light of the wrong goes out, and the flame of his fire does not shine. The light shall be dark in his tent, and his lamp beside him is put out. The steps of his strength are impeded, and his own counsel overthrows him. For he is sent into a net by his own feet, and he walks on a pitfall. The net seizes his heel, a snare prevails him. A noose is hidden on the ground for him, and a trap for him in the path. Alarms frighten him on all sides, and chase him at his heels. His strength is starved, and calamity is ready at his side. It devours parts of his skin. The firstborn of death devours his parts. He is torn from the shelter of his tent, and they parade him before the sovereign of alarms. In his tent dwells that which is none of. His brimstone is scattered on his house. His roots below dry up, and his branches cut off above. Remembrance of him perishes from the earth, and he has no name on the street. They thrust him from light into darkness and chase him out of the world. He leaves no offspring or descendant among his people, nor any survivor in his dwellings. Those in the west are astonished at his day, and those in the east are frightened. Indeed, such are dwelling of the perverse, and this is the place of him who does not know El.